Welcome to Wildflower. My name is Romina Rasmussen and I'm the pastry chef at Les Madeleines in Salt Lake City. And today we're going to make chocolate chip cookies without brown sugar because sometimes you just run out but you still want cookies. So what do? So I've got my butter just like I normally would. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use white, just regular granulated sugar, but I'm going to take a little bit out and I'm going to substitute honey. I could also use molasses or maple syrup. Both would do the same thing, but I decided to use honey this time around. And for an exact conversion, for every 1 cup of sugar, you're going to take out 2 tablespoons and replace it with a 1/4 cup of honey or molasses or maple syrup. And this recipe called for 1/2 cup, so I have 2 tablespoons. So I'm just going to add that, and I'm going to cream it with my butter the way that I normally would. And this will keep, so the molasses or any of these other inverted sugars, they're basically for texture. They keep the cookie a little bit softer. They keep it from drying out. So that's kind of the purpose that it serves in the recipe. And so we're still going to go ahead and proceed because sometimes you want a cookie. So we're going to cream the butter and the sugar. And when that's fluffy, we're going to add an egg. And here I've combined all of my dry ingredients. So I have salt, baking powder, and flour. Let's scrape this down once. And really pretty much the process is the same for making your cookies. You could do this by hand as well with a wooden spoon, but it takes longer. Mix it just a little bit longer. When you're mixing, you want to make sure you don't overbeat the egg because it starts to make for a tougher, chewier cookie. So you want the eggs just to be combined. I'm going to add all my dry at once. And I always turn my mixer off when it's almost completely combined, and that way I finish it off by hand, and that way I know that I haven't overmixed it, ending up with like a tough, chewy cookie. So when it's almost mixed, I add my chocolate chips all in one go, and I turn it off. It's a slightly different color than your cookie dough would be if you used the brown sugar, but it's going to come out just fine. So move that over, and I'm just going to give it the last couple stirs by hand. And I've got cookie dough that I can scoop out, and I end up with cookies that look just like chocolate chip cookies as if they'd had brown sugar. And that's how you make a chocolate chip cookie without brown sugar.